Did I get it recording? I got it. I got it. Lord Jesus, we gonna have to work on the lotion. Peace, love, positivity, protect your energy. If you haven't heard it today, baby, I love you. So, I hope everyone is doing good. Let's give it up for yourself. Give it up for yourself. If you haven't heard it today, as I said before, always, I love you. I'm proud of you. And whatever you're doing, keep going. It's a gloomy day out today. I wasn't I was gonna make a video. It was just a matter of timing. Other than that, let me say today's topic is gonna be about mastering self. So I had to learn how to operate in my dark, in my light, in my femininity, and in my masculinity. Let the birds get they shout in. Come on, y'all, say what's up. They got nothing. Okay. So I had to learn how to um balance the two. Balancing, you know, we all got different sides. We all have different faces. Some people might look at other people and think, oh, that person got multiple personalities. And it's like, no, hold up. That person, I mean, maybe they know how to change faces in a different room and spaces when they need to. So that's what I mean about balancing, in the light and the dark. Because universal laws, you have to have light with the dark. You have to have negative with the positive. Something has to balance out. Okay. No matter, I know my whole thing is peace, love, positivity because that's what I push out. But it also comes from me being in a dark place, a negative place, a more toxic place. You feel me? So it's definitely it has been a journey because I used to get on myself. I used to be a perfectionist. Like if I did something wrong, if I did something in a different way, in a different thing that it wouldn't be a spotlight in. It's like, hold up, nah, you ain't supposed to do that way. But when you operating, your dark can actually help your light. I'm my own evil twin. Okay, I know it's different sides of me. Some sides I do not like and I do not want to showcase because okay, go ahead then. Period. Some things I don't like to show or showcase because it shows a different side of me, and it's like, wait, I heal from the toxic side of me. When I just told I was on live on TikTok and I was telling some of the people in there, my love language sometimes is talking shit to people. I don't know why. It's fun to me. It's funny. I'm more comfortable if I'm talking shit to you. But I had to learn how to accept different sides of myself. So it's like definitely when we living in the times we are living in today, some people only want to show the positive side, not what they done been through or what they uh don't want to highlight. And I get it. I get it, but I'm like I said, last episode, I'm not perfect. Do not push that perfect shit on me. Do not do it. Do not do it. That's too much weight to handle. That is not me. Okay, I'm still healing. I'm still learning. I'm still evolving. I still have a cold. Okay, I'm still congested. But no, seriously. Um, but it's a balance. So like when I get into my dark side, or this is for me personally. When I say I'm, operating out of my dark side and my less lightly side, that's when I get down. I have to light me up a black and mild. I gotta get me some of that lettuce. Not to drink it, but I do have to get some lettuce in my system, just to focus and calm down. Cause sometimes I get overstimulated and I don't. I ground myself, but that's not enough sometimes. So I might do smoke me some grass. Every other month. That's how it has been now. So I haven't done it. Been about a month. Yeah, I like to detox my body, but you know, it helps me, and that's not necessarily dark, but that just the like I said, the less lighter side of me because when I'm able and my mind is clear. I okay, let the airplane. Y'all just gonna. I'm not gonna be rude. I'm gonna let the airplane have its time. Period. Okay. So hope they get to their destination safely. Pray they do. Um, it's not being dark if I'm smoking or I'm doing what I'm learning. It's nothing wrong with that. But the perfectionist that's in the back of my mind that I have healed from, that the super light just, oh no, we don't do this, we don't do that. I'm like, okay girl, shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up. It's nothing wrong with that. Because I'm not out here hurting people, doing something I don't need to be doing, then but the other side of me, the higher side of me, you see that. Anyways, that side of me is like, okay, I get it. You know, you want to smoke, do that. Just don't overindulge in it. And that is where the dark in me get activated because I have an addictive spirit. Okay, that's why I had to stop drinking. But I've never really been a smoker. But when I smoke, it's like, okay, that's smooth. I'm gonna save something for later. Okay, smoke that later. Let me get some more from might get, good entertain somebody. Let me go hit somebody up, see what they doing. Let me be toxic for a second. you know? So it's me learning how to be okay with the two, with that side of me, just as far as, smoking. That was just an example. But the other thing is learning and balancing my masculinity with my femininity. Okay. And that's where people get things so misconstrued with me because I don't know, what are you? Are you a no label? Are you a stem? Are you a stud? And it got to the point where I'm like, listen, I'm just a lesbian, okay? I love women. I love women. I don't have a problem with men. I love men. But I love women. That's me. That's it. Okay? Strictly put. Okay. Never mind. It's kids. Hopefully no kids. But, it's I love it. I love being masculine and knowing how to operate on both. In between both because one day I might have to throw my fitted on, how I'm talking right now. That's how I get in my masculinity. I'm working right now. I got to put on the work voice, the work hat. That's when I operate in my masculinity. When I go to work tonight, I'm more up, huh, Debo up in there. That's me. You know, that's how I operate in it. More aggressive, but not super aggressive. Like some people, I don't know how they think, but being masculine, it don't matter how many lineups you get. That does not make you more masculine than the other. No matter how many tattoos or whatever you think defines your masculinity, that's between you and yourself. Don't compare someone else's masculinity. I had one female, one of the stud bros, and you ain't no damn stud, man. You would probably wear makeup. You goddamn right. I'm a woman. That's the thing. I'm a masculine presenting woman, stud. Um, but I'm a woman at the end of the day. So if I do choose to, spice it up and get to that feminine side of me, you better be goddamn prepared for it. Cause a girl can cut up, okay? We ain't gotta talk about that. Shout out production. Shout out production. They know what they birth. They know what they birth. But it's fun to me because at first I used to be strictly in my femininity and feminine side. I used to wear my makeup, my lashes. I used to wear eyeliner every freaking day until it got to a point where I'm like, okay, I just want to be natural. I don't want to do all this extra stuff. That's just me and my preference. I want to just let me chill out, let me chill. So that's when I get into my working mode, my more masculine energy, when I have to provide. That's when I had to, okay, we can set the pretty shit down to the weekend, or we just gonna have to take a break. Okay, so most of the time I won't get my hair done for almost a whole year because I'm operating in my masculine energy. I'm hustling right now. Okay, I don't want to wear no damn silk press right now. God damn it, I'm working. My hands got to be messed up so my hands can look beautiful at the end. You know, I provide for me. That big, hold up, cause I had got a note. Yeah, the big one upstairs. Provide. Let me stop. I'm swiping God credit card 24/7. I promise you. I promise you. Okay. I chase clout in the spiritual realm. I don't care about clout down here. I'm trying to get. I'm famous upstairs. That's what I'm trying to tell you. Lord Jesus. But yeah, and when I'm working, that's when I'm in my more masculine side. Cause that's my provider side. You know, and it flips back to me being, younger. In my younger age, I felt like I was caught up in between. I was more masculine at the younger age, and towards like 18, 22, 17, about 17 to 22. I was heavily in feminine energy, and switched back about 23 to ongoing. I mean, I've been in my masculine energy for since, yeah, like 23, 28, 29. But it's, I pop out with the feminine energy too. So now, as a woman who has mastered herself and knows, when to be masculine, when to be feminine, understanding the difference between both, because your feminine side, that's your loving side. Not saying you don't love yourself in your masculine energy, but when you in your feminine energy, you more self-loving, self-caring, doing the things that provides that love within, that love inside. And I had lost that side of me for a long time, you know, not keeping up with myself and not caring about, myself and how things were, because I was just chasing that bag. I'm in that masculine energy. I'm working, I'm operating out of my dark and my light side. I really wasn't seeing my light side because, okay, shout out to you too, boo. Clap it up. That's a new sound we never heard. But 12:31 on the time. 12:31. Huh. Take the one off. 3, 2, 1. Blast off. Anyways, but I had lost myself, and fully growing into uh no, go back. Yeah, with me being in my masculine energy, I was also in that dark mode. I'm drinking 24/7. I'm being toxic, negative, doing all this shit, just not giving three fucks, honestly. And I had to do some self-evaluation. I had to tap in back into myself. Had to give it all to God. Let go, let God is very true, and find myself within. Because then that's when I learned that I've been, I lost, I lost a part of me. And that's what the earlier episodes, me talking about grieving, that those grievances was a part of me that had to branch off, because I was codependent on a lot of things, a lot of people, a lot of places, a lot of spaces, a lot of past traumas, a lot of mindsets, my mind frame. If you see it from the first video until now, you're gonna see a difference. You know, not physically, but just hear me. Hear the way I'm speaking, the way I'm more clear about my approach on things. God, that was very. I put a lot of emphasis on that P. Anyways, um, it's definitely a difference, and it has been a journey for the spiritual growth, because I had tapped into my feminine side, and I can say it's beautiful. So I used to care about what people would think if they would see me. If they would see me in a different. Actually, I never gave a fuck. Yes, I did. Sometimes. Okay, sometimes I did give a fuck. Yes, I did. And it had to take for me to really step back and get in that isolation and be like, you know what? Huh. Fuck them. This is my life. Okay? Like I said, I'm not chasing nothing down here. If it's meant for me, it will come to me. If God wants it to be, it will be. It will be done on his time, on his dime. Okay? So I had to really reframe my mindset and really go back to the starting point. Where am I? What am I doing? Am I stressing about things that can't be changed? Am I worried about things that can't be fixed? Am I holding on to situations that I need to let go? Who am I? Who am I? That's really where it was. It's 15:30 on the time. But who am I? And I had to learn not even a new me, a better me. Because a better me is that self love. Self love, that self love, that self love. That was a better me. So it eventually came together in a beautiful circle because it's like, okay, I've mastered it. I've mastered, understanding both masculine and feminine energies. So I can operate out of both. Me taking the time to actually love on myself, me actually catering to my own needs and not feeling bad about it and being okay with, okay, that's how we gotta do this. Okay. If I need to get something done, I know I need to tone down, turn up that masculine energy. Let's get to work. Even if I don't want to do it. Even if I'm getting tired of this place, this job, this environment, I don't want to do this no more. Come on, tap in. Tap. Okay. I was just in the sky today. But tap in. And when I tell you, having a different perspective on what you're doing, where you going, and just not giving three fucks. Oh my goodness. And just focusing on you is beautiful and it's meant. And sometimes you will have to operate in both energies. Don't let it be one energy more than the other. I mean, now if you in a certain space and place, yes, you will have to do that. But other than that, listen, take the time, find out where you more, where could you use, or let me not say where could you use, where can you operate and do the most out of. See me right now, me being in my masculine energy, that's that work mindset. That's that come on, keep going. Period. That's that work, come on, keep going. The feminine me is after this, I'm about to go lay the hell down, take a nap. I gotta go to work tonight. Let's do this. The feminine me is skincare routines, make sure I'm eating. Okay, I've been crazy. Actually, no, I haven't been slipping with the food. So the feminine energy is really nurturing to yourself. So to you out there, whoever's watching, whoever's listening, even if you are male or female, oh my goodness, I get so tired of men thinking they have to be super masculine, macho man. Even if my young studs out there, whoever, stop trying to be super masculine. Learn to operate in both energies and see a balance in yourself. See a balance in yourself. When you need to, when you, let me tell you, it's a beautiful thing. It's a beautiful thing. That wind is slapping, but it's a beautiful temperature out. No cap. Find a balance between your light and your dark. Balance it out. Write it down. I was on the laptop earlier and I was just typing things out to speak about today. And I said, you know what? I want to speak about being masculine and being feminine because, a lot of people power on the peak, crazy. A lot of people they so tied up in being in one energy and it's if we could all get on at least understanding who we are in those separate energies, I think it'd be dope. Even just the conversation to talk about, it would be dope. So Just putting that out there. It's 19 minutes on here. This is a great episode. 20 minutes right now. So that's all I wanted to talk about for this episode. Is finding yourself between, or balancing yourself between your light and your dark, uh, your masculine and your feminine. It's fun. It's fun. So when you operating in your feminine side, you might see some things you might want to heal and change up. You operating in your masculine side, you see some things you want to heal and change up. When you operating in your dark side, you see that. And that's another thing. Just before I go, real quick, in my operating with my dark side, that has been my protector for myself. You know, because my light side is just, I'm a sweetheart. I'm a sweetheart. I really am, and I want the best for anyone. It doesn't matter. I love helping people and doing things, but my dark side have to come in sometime, and that face have to switch up. And it's like, wait, you overstepping your own boundaries. Relax. You are not God. You can't save everybody. Sit the hell down. Sit down. And, your dark side will come out sometimes. Somebody try to get into it with you, and you got to really quick check. Just, hey, who the fuck you talking to? About yourself. Have a good day. Your dark side will hop out and pop out. I done labeled different names for the different faces I can show. I ain't playing with you. I ain't playing with you. I added on 2 new faces. Raphael and Michael from the Archangels. Let me stop playing. I switch my name up on TikTok every now and then, but either way, man, I hope all is well, and I hope this message is received in a beautiful way, even if it isn't. I love you. I hope today is beautiful, even if the sun is not out. The sun is inside, and it's always shining within. Remember that. Let your light shine bright. Let it shine, let it shine, gon' let it shine. Get off my phone and get out my face. I love ya. Yeah.